some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
Just so tough to stop. Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon, defended by Lillard. Banked it in off the glass.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Claxton a screen on Lillard. Pass to Clowney. Fires the 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's MP. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. MP's gotten a second bucket on the night.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And that one drops for him. Clowney's got 5 now.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Here's MP. Porter pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to Clowney. Now Porter. Outside man from downtown. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Pulls up on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's 8 points for MP.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's Dimon, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Portland with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Outside Porter. Claxton a screen on Avdia. Porter from outside. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. From deep, MP. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pass to man. Here's Porter. For 3, Dimon. That shot off the mark.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Again, MP missing. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Dimon. To stop the run. Here's Clowney to the wing, right side. Claxton finds Porter. On the wing man. Tries again. Dimon, that's good. Dimon's got his second basket on the night. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's MP. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back over to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Dimon. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Mann, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Dimon. Over MP. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside man. Stolen by MP. Lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the wing man, guarded by Sharp. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Drills it from deep.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
MP shot is off. Nets trail by 10. Martin outside to the inside and stolen by Williams. Here's MP. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Portland. Clowney, he's checked in for Highsmith. Michael Porter comes in for Powell. Dimon comes in for Martin. Then for Portland, MP is checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Zaire Williams out there with Dimon. And it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Porter. And the deficit down inside single digits. Porter's got 6.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field. The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Nets trail by 11. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 33 points for MP.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Sharp with it. Guarded now by Williams. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Dimon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Here's Porter. Williams grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, NP. He's got 36 points. Brooklyn pulls it in. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Now here's MP. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Williams grabs the board. The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Down low. MP with the block. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Williams, then for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Avdia. Here's Mann. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
MP, that one's good.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Releases. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 41 points for MP.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Clowney. Porter looks it over. Over MP. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. Here's Dimon, defended by Lillard. And it's Dimon missing. Trailblazers lead by 16. MP outside. It's a mark. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Dimon. 23 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Clowney. Jacks up a three. That shot missing. And so it's Portland. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back to the game after this break.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you. Okay, guys, now let's see what the... And that is going to do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Avdia in at the three. Inside, Claxton throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Klingon.
This is an area of development for Nick Claxton. The willingness and the ability to absorb and still finish. Really good job.
Now here's MP. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Dimon, defended by Lillard. Porter from outside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 46.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Pass to Claxton. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Lillard. From deep, MP. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got assist number 8 here already in the game. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Now here's MP. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Dimon. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
To the paint. It's stolen by MP. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Good. MP's got 53 points.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Three-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Porter. MP with the block.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the opposite. defensive end.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
The Nets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. Here's Dimon. He's got 9. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Mann. To halt the run. And Clingan pulls it down. Klingan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fires, high post. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Clowney. 5 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Claxton's got 7 points.
If you look at a shot chart of Nick Claxton, it's going to be painted heavy right there.
And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young doors.
Well, they are, B.A., and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
Williams has checked in for Michael Porter. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Klingan. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. Drew Holiday's checked in for Avdia. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Clowney, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
MP against Claxton. Here's MP. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Dimon. Here's Clowney. Here's Mann. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Here's MP. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Brian, back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Back to Mann. Over Holiday. Mann misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And MP throws it down hard.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. Outside Mann. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Mann's got 12.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Oh, another one falls.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Here's Dimon. Off the left rim and out. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. MP. Outside Sharpe. MP left side. Second chance shot. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding a massive 34-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision.
a change here. Claxton's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. MP's checked in. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Then it's Zaire Williams. Then there's Powell. And it's Martin in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Launches a 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Williams. This one for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Back to Martin. Pass to Powell. They need this. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Martin finds Claxton. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Brooklyn making some changes. Clowney, he's checked in for Williams. Mann comes in for Powell. Demon comes in for Martin. Outside for Grant. From deep, MP. Trailblazers keep it alive. Goes back up. And again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Back to Mann. Pass to Demon. Now here's Claxton. Looking to get it going. And it's Demon missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
MP outside. There's the drive. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Demon. Here's Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
MP inside. He's guarded by Mann, and he makes it on the layup. MP's got 13 points in this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
High post Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. The 3. Portland with a rebound. MP's. Oh, swiped away. Here's Porter. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
MP shot is off. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And add another one to the books for them. They've been on cruise control all year long, and now they've just won their 67th game this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Williams passes to MP. Clock at 6. And now the Nets on the break. Pass to Dimon. Back to man. On the wing, Porter. Here's man. Claxton a screen on Sharp. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here's Porter outside. For 3, Dimon. Thybulle with the board. On the wing, MP. The 3 is up. And got it! Another basket!
He just not... points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on.